So there's something I've been thinking about, and that is comfort. Specifically the quote, "Comfort is the killer of man." I was talking to my current boss at my 9 to 5, and he told me that he's been a pizza chef for 20 years. He's been working in a restaurant for 20 years. And that got me thinking, I would hate to be in that position. I've met with a lot of people over the different 9 to 5 jobs. Like, I've had a lot of 9 to 5 jobs, a lot of like working in restaurants and like retail and stuff. It sucks, okay? And the biggest thing that I've learned is that I do not want to become comfortable at any of these jobs. I don't ever want to get myself into that situation because I know people who have stayed at places that aren't actually that great. You know, they're not fulfilling any kind of potential or fulfillment, or that their work isn't meaningful. It's just, oh, let's go to Sports Direct and, climb the ladder 3 stories and get some shoes from the top shelf and risk our lives for a fucking pair of shoes. Anyways, like they've worked there so long and yet they don't see a problem with it. They kind of proudly brag that they've stayed at this place for 5 years, 10 years, 11 years, 20 years, however long the hell they've done the thing that they're doing. And it's like, sure, if they actually enjoy that thing, maybe it's just giving them enough money to live at a comfortable level. Maybe they can just about send their kids to, karate classes, and they can just about pay off their mortgage. They're at like this comfortable level. They're not like reaching any other higher potential. There's so much potential for every single one of us. Every single human has the potential to be something so great, and yet we all like just avoid it because we're so scared of discomfort. It's just pre-built in us as humans to just be so scared of discomfort because all we want is to be comfortable. That's all we want. We want to be warm, safe, and secure. That's the only thing that we want. And so we crave that initially, right? That is what stops us from becoming great. It's what stops us from reaching our highest potential, because I can't sit here and work this 9 to 5, which is actually quite nice. They treat me quite well, they feed me good, it's quite close to where I live, so I can comfortably get there, and my life is so comfortable right now, but I don't want to stay like this. Like, I had this scary thought the other day of like, this job is pretty good, and I could literally see myself working here for like a few years because of how nice it is. They treat me nice, the job's quite easy, the people are nice, there's so many like factors that make it like potentially very comfortable, and I am scared of that. I'm still taking my cold showers, I'm still going on runs, I'm still doing my things outside of my 9 to 5, but I'm scared of getting complacent. I'm scared of just settling down. Like, if you want something so great for your life, you have to have like a great amount of discipline. You have to see, okay, if my goal is up here, then my work rate needs to be up here. I need to be working towards this. Otherwise, if I just cash out now, then I'm going to be left with this kind of potential, this kind of outcome. An average house in an average area, maybe there's like crime and my kids can just about go to karate class. I think when you're younger, you don't even realize how different the trajectory of life will go for different people, depending on how much work they put in and how big their goals are for the future. So, for example, let's say I've got a friend from high school. Okay, we both started at the same level. We're both students at this school. We both get average grades. We both go party on the weekends, all right? I realize that that's not what I want to do anymore, and I go on this path of self-improvement, okay? Whereas this person doesn't really want to change, okay? They kind of stay doing the same things of partying and, getting wasted on the weekends and eating shit food and, all of that stuff, right? In a year, maybe there won't be that much difference, right? Because it's like, if you're the person that is, at school, for example, and you're eating clean and you're, taking your health seriously, but you're still like, you still have like a shitty physique, maybe you have a bit of like flub or something, maybe you're skinny fat. And then you look at your classmates and they're eating shit food, and yet they still have like a 6-pack or some shit. Like, they've got like the skinny boy abs. That can piss you off, right? If you're doing self-improvement, because self-improvement is hard. But what you don't realize is that in 10 years down the line, this person who's been eating the shit food, but their genetics give them like the advantage of like being nice in high school. Oh yay, high school, you know, high school was my peak. Oh yeah, like I got all the girls, I was fit. Like, dude, you lost that. High school were the best years of your life because you decided to continue on that path. You didn't change, you didn't go in the other direction, and now your life just kind of fucking just crumbles. That's how those beer bellies come about. That's how those overweight men who just go to the pub every Sunday and watch football, that's how they get there. That's how they have shit lives, is because they kept going down that path. Whereas another person becomes successful because they've put in the work in the past, in the long run. It's all about the long game, you know? I'm not thinking, oh yeah, you know, I'm gonna get comfortable in this one shitty little job. Maybe I'll get a career in this fucking restaurant. Like, what the fuck am I doing? I'm not gonna do that. And I know that at the moment as it stands, I don't really have that much like life directory. Like, I can't like tell one of my family members like, oh yeah, I know exactly what I want to do, without feeling like I'm, you know, without feeling their doubt for me, without feeling that they're gonna say, oh, that's great, but like, how the fuck are you gonna do that? I don't know, I'm just gonna do it. That's all I gotta say, I guess. So I'll talk to you later. I hope you're having a nice day.